Hello and welcome back to the simplest of cups. I need to go to spectator. That would be a very big help. How y'all doing? Welcome in. It's a Agra edition today. It's going to be a lot of good maps, and there's potentially one which is the best map of the year. So cannot wait for that one. Don't know how it's going to be to spectate, but it's going to be a banger to at least see them full everywhere. So that's something to watch out for. But what is this? It is the Simply Cup. 3 rounds on each map. There is going to be 11 maps this week. 1 minute warm up and 25-second timeout. It's going to be mixed style. Agra has done some great maps this week. 67 players, which is very nice to see. It's gone up since the last few weeks. That is really good to see. So let's go watch a Yota for the very first round of today. I forgot to change my camera position, but it's fine. We just wing it around here. Live, good luck, have fun. That is not a good start for Wada there. Let's go to Kama, who is going to start off us fresh. Someone just jumped over the rest of the field there. I'm not sure what he was going for, but Kama off to a good start. I say that he clips a bit, but hasn't lost time. Or too much time, which is pretty good. Kip is going to be out in first place. Loudest overtaking there. Kama off to a pretty good start here. Oof, does have to save a little bit there. Gets overtaken a few times as well in that looping with less speed. We're going into the final section on this tech map. It's going to be a drift into the risky finish, which isn't that risky. Kama getting a nice 18th place. And the rest of the field going through. Most players opting for this left side finish. Guess you didn't find the reroute. Wait, there is a cheeky little jump you can do, he's saying. Pause champ. Maybe that's a nudge nudge wink wink to some of you guys playing right now to try and find out if there is something. Let's go to SRK, which I don't know if he's ever played one of the Simply Cups. He probably has, but not for the past few weeks. How is he going to do under the pressure of the biggest cup of the year, Simply Cup? There are a few players actually going for that split route, which is back the other way and then jumping down. Have they got all the checkpoints? They've missed this checkpoint. So is that going to work out for those players? I don't think so. As we're going into the looping now, there's going to be Ixon going up into the loop first. That would explain why Kip was first in the checkpoints, but Loudest was in front of the round. That's why I was confused. But it is going to be Ixon who gets this first round. No, it is going to be Kip with the massive brain, who does find the reroute. That is very good from him. And it's going to be Dark, Lars, and Cypher just behind. So you will have to check out Kip's reroute. Maybe a few people are going to be like, ooh, how are you 2 seconds ahead? This is going to be a good one to watch, but so obviously you jump back over there and then jump down into the finishes. Well, let's go find out Kip, who did get a lot of points. 15th place with 100 points. Goes for the jump over. He's going to be joined by a few players. Paddy, Sameo, and Cypher is going the normal route. Kip, though, hits that edge. That is not what you want to be doing. So he's probably going to be out for this round. Asmund in the middle of the front pack. Gets some good speed going in for a very risky line there. We'll go for the left, right. Into the loop. Going a little bit left. As we go to the final corner, it's going to be Dark with a lot more speed. Can he control into the end? Yes, he can. Asmund with a nice 17th, I think, 14th place. Loudest, Levon, Ixon, and Heave just behind. So no one getting that reroute there. Maybe it was a little bit too tough to do in such a short amount of time. I certainly did not see that you could jump across there. I only saw the normal route. The map is called unreroutable, so I did notice that, but I didn't see the different route there. So well done, Kip. Hasn't got the max amount of points that he could have on that one. But we take the risk to reward And this time, the risk didn't pay off. But... Ooh, pause champ. Alright, we also have a feature of great introductions on these maps. We didn't get to see it on the last map. But I gotta remember not to skip. This is our one chance. It's dangerous, but... Commence test in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Potentially the best map of the year. Let's go watch Sandro in his wicked car. Going into loop, already flipping out. There's cars going everywhere right now. This is a fantastic experience right here. What a great map. This is all you're doing. Sandro's going for the reverse strategy. This is interesting. This was not what I was expecting. He's losing a lot of speed compared to what he could be going backwards, but is controlling it well. With less speed. No, he gets the flip. He's now going backwards once again. And then flips, spins the right way into another wicked spin. Now he has no speed for the turn. As we can see how fast some of those cars are zooping. But onto the red again. Dutchman upside down. Sandro going to go in for a very heavy angle. Works out well. Going into flip. Into another flip. What a banger of a map this is. Fantastic. Ooh, a nice wicked spin by Sandro. And then we get to what I thought was the final part. But we have one more corner. So we head into the final straight. Sandro's just going to miss it out on the warm-up, but we get to see it. No, he did just get it. Who are we going to watch? Let's watch Agrabou. Going in to the first one. Going for the straight route. He's going to control it very well to start off, but gets an insta-flip. We'll have to get back onto it quickly. Does so and lands in the wall quite good, but is only in 48th place. We can see a few players getting quite lucky so far, but you can see all these players now starting to flip out. Oof, Agrabou getting a mad bit of speed there. He's going to hit this one pretty poor though, as a few other players also getting it bad. Let's go to Expert, struggling. Manage, a little bit behind, but on the bit of speed there. Scratz moving up the field, going for a very nice line on this one. He's only in 14th, but gaining a few positions. Going to go early, gets a bit of the edge there. But flicking up really nicely, maintaining a speed. Kip, Zemus, Paddy, a couple players up there. And Zemus is going to be the first by quite some time. No one finishing just yet. It's going to be Mick and then Kip. Kip gaining a lot of positions towards that end part. Scratz struggling right at the end, does finally get it. Oh, flipping over again. Zemus now finally, no, Scratz finally, sorry, getting it. Only 23rd. A few players on struggle street on this one. Monty gonna be with a lot of speed, not being able to finish, and that is a few big shake-ups of the field there. Lars now into first, Levon only just behind. Loudus also just a little bit behind. Getting a bit of a wonky landing, but that sets him up in a great position to go into this final corner, or the next corner. Loudus getting the yeet, going to be reverse, going to go for a wicked 180 spin, gets that drift really well, but into the flips once again. Move down a little bit. Lingo is up the front, but did slow down for this next section. Now down into 15th, but getting this section pretty good, although that's going to be an awkward one. Struggling to control the angle, but gets this one into the flick. What an absolute bang of a map. Let's go into the final tunnel. Lars is going to be the first place by quite some time again. Cypher, Zemus, Vibe, Smithy, Loudus, and Kip. The next few players. So a lot of people struggling on this one. Scoop happy with his knife though. As we see the majority coming through now, but the timer is tick-tocking. 4 seconds. A lot of DNFs are going to happen. It is going to be Dark and Ixon. Stuffs players who are not going to get any points. That's really good for Lars, who has moved quite up the field there. Let's go look at Jeremy here. Trying to stay on the right wall, but going to go off to the side. Gets a nice bit of angle there. Going for a left-right into the tunnel, but now struggling under the flips there. Agron into the green tunnel now. Down into 27th, gets this wall not so good. What about Expert? Upside down, that is not what we want. Vote though. A lot of speed as we spectate him getting that flip decently. And he is going to continue on to the red now. Getting one flip. getting 2 flips. And we're probably going to have our first finisher in a few seconds. It's going to be Nico with a 45x. That is quite fast. That is going to cause a bit of carnage for the DNFs once again. Loudest, Lars, Smithy, Ixon, and Nove getting some good positions. And Vortex going to get 17th. I don't know why the camera is always so far away. There are going to be a lot of DNFs once again. What a banger of a map though. Dark, unlucky for the second time, is going to move down the field with that one. But what a great map that is. Lars really gaining a lot of points. I think Levon also doing quite good there. We'll look at the leaderboard as soon as it loads. There's a mini Easter egg on this one, which I did find out. Don't think I didn't on this one, Agra. So it looks like a normal map. And then he does this to us. Fantastic. Let's watch Pormal going into the warm-up. I haven't watched these intros, but I did see that that was the theme of the map. You know what also is the theme of this map? There is a risky route, and then there is a simpler route. Let's move to Dansky as Paul's clipping the edge a little bit. Ooh, Dansky going too high. So there is a easier route there, then the harder routes are the quick wall rides. There was the GPSs there for some people to learn which one they wanted to choose. Safe route on that side again. Is Dansky gonna have enough speed? He is, but not by much. Safe route on this side once again. But simple map. Is it gonna be a simple win for Lars, who is on 519 points? Loudest is the one who also gained. I think Levon must have not done so good on the final round. Zemus, however, picked up a few good bit of points, and then Heave getting a lot of top 8s so far, up in 5th. Let's actually go watch him, see how he's going to do this one. Who is going to go for the safe route? Who's going to go for the risky route? Heave is definitely going to go for the risky route here. So we can see those players going the inside line. Lars trying it actually, found that it was quicker, but has a little bit less speed. Is that going to lose him a little bit? No, because he got the best line there. Has a bit more speed compared to Heave right now. Heave, ooh, getting a little bit of a struggle street. Zemus out. Levon behind. Loudest out. This is really good for Lars, who is going to go into this first part. Well, the next wall ride in first by 0.6. Now 1 second. This is why he is our race leader. What an absolute great time by him. But he is really just trying to ruin my commentary, as he has to respawn, fails the angled turn there, and was enough ahead that he still picks up a 3rd place. But that was a mistake that he does not want to be making. What is people saying in the chat? Everyone missed the finish. Lars was certainly not the only one, but Inky was definitely the one to gain there. Let's go watch Nico, who picked up a good bit of points last round. Is he going to go safe? Is he going to go risky? I think he's going to go risky. Although, we did see that Lars had a bit of extra speed compared to a few players on this first start, in which Lars is going to try again. Is out in first. Loudest going to go for a awkward line. I mean, I respect it, but that is definitely not the one you wanted on this one. Going to Lars once again, is pushing in the first position. Heave the only one just in front. Sandro, all these players struggling. So let's move back to the final camera, who is going to come out in first. Dude, my camera skills today is not on point. It's going to be... Heave does get it, but hit the finish. We can see these players dropping like flies out of this wicked wall ride. He was very close there. But Nico actually did pick up a third. Should have just kept spectating him. That's a good round from him. Dutchman, Blango, Dom, and Wix. Doing good also. Let's go to Jarbel. Currently in 36th position behind another Dutchie. Can he move up to be the better Dutchie on this round? Let's find out. Gonna go the risky round. To start us off, Lars, of course, gonna go the inside line. One of the only players doing it, surprisingly. Players gotta see the with cars on and see these routes, but Lars, no, it wasn't Lars. I thought he clipped that edge. Jarbel doing quite good.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Gonna get a bit of a janky landing there. Also, slowing down was maybe gonna try the safe route there, but not gonna pay off. I think there is also a bit of a shortcut. You can go here for the safe route, but I feel like it was going to be quicker than doing this normal route. But Jarbel had a good position to get top 20 there. Struggling on this end though, that's a disaster. Does finally make it, loses 15 positions though. Not an easy risky fin on this one. Maybe people got debated by the first map and be like, this is an easy risky finish. I'm just going to be able to do this, but as you can see, it is causing absolute carnage as loud as and Ixon. DNF. Wow, I was not expecting that. A big shake-up of the leaderboard there. I checked for the cuts. Okay. The first one was faster though. That's right. Good map so far, and now we have a fan favorite with some ice. Who is going to be our Ice Pro today, and what is our intro? Let's find out. Some wicked shot. Beautiful. Lots of finishes to choose to miss. What a great map. Fantastic. Let's go for Shine. Going into the warm-up. So there is going to be a funky no steer ice section here. Shine though gets it really good. So hopefully he can replicate that line in the live round. Releases a little bit, as we do have the chicane over the poles. A couple players hitting the ice a bit too early there, or the snow I should say. Shine taking it safe and easy. As he builds up his speed here, going into the drop down and then into the final drift. Bit of a shorter map here. A lot of people going a bit wide. We're going to see a few players try the earlier finishes. But I am unsure which one is going to be faster. Let's go watch Mr. Crusher, as he does have ice in his name for the first round. He's maybe checking in cam 7 here to see where to go. Here we go. 1 second remaining. And we are live. So Crusher wobbling a little bit. That is unfortunate for him. We'll have to completely save this. Let's move up to KV, doing really good. Getting the drift wide, going to maintain a bit of extra speed compared to a few players. Eve's going to be out by a little bit there. Ixon and Jeleno, I think. No, Jarbel. Just behind KV, going for a bit of a shaky line there, but recovers really good. Now we go for the inside drift. KV trying it really harshly. A few players also going for the most inside 2 finishes. And it's going to be Heave with a good time to start off 0.5 ahead of Aspen. Same as Ixon, Spider, Scratz, and Baven for this first round. Nice map. Easy peasy. On to the next round. As Stuffs there goes through the finish, I knew that was going to happen to a couple people. Let's go to Mr. Well, who is going to be currently in 44th, 150 points. Not too shabby. Getting this good. Going to be in 16th position. Gets the chicane without the drift of the ice tires. Spider, Heave, divides. Some of the players out in front. Stuff's there. going over the snow, so he's going to lose a bit of pace. Wow, though, really onto a good start. Doesn't get the buggy landing. Rocking a little bit, though, on this. Heave, Scratz, and Asman. Who's it going to be? I think it's going to be the same top two. Asman and Heave getting the ending really good. Spider going to go to try and snipe Scratz. Is not going to get it. No, he is. And Ixon just in front of Scratz as well. Wow, getting a nice top 10. Heave, though, getting a back-to-back. First place. That is really good for his points, as Lars is not doing so good on this one, but has a nice bit of a lead. Loudest already rage quitting. That is not what we like to see. Darkwix gonna move ahead with that one. Scratch actually gaining a few extra points than him. So the leaderboard's still very, very close. Let's go to Smithy. See if he can be an ice prodigy this time. Ooh, that was not an angle I got when I played this. Sets him out with a little bit less speed. Puts him in a good position to get this drift right now. Ixon with the greatest start so far. Asman once again in second. Taka up there as well. This is definitely a closer round. Smithy in 15th, but only half a second behind. Gonna lose a bit of pace with this drifting. Is he gonna safe it? Yes, he is. What a mad lad. Oh, no, doesn't get the gear. That's unfortunate for him. It's gonna be Ixon, Heave, Don, and Asman. What a close finish on this one. And it's gonna be Inky, Kag Attacker, and Jeremy just behind. Wow. What a battle this is turning out to be. Blingo. Where's Blingo? I think he must have had a crash. That is unfortunate for him. Loudest out. Levon only with 5 points. I think Levon has been playing TMNF over trying himself at these ice maps. But it's good to see him playing. I'm not sure how many players are more so like of TMNF or TM 2020. I personally play more TM 2020 now, but I still like all the games for what they are. The no steer ice was impossible. Yo, Schloopson, catch around, mate. Let's go to Kurz for this first one. It's actually going to be our shortest map of the day, I think. I was not expecting this to be so short. So who's going to be able to maintain the best drifts? Going to get the best lines as we move to the final here. Finish here, sorry. The players missing it a little bit there, but we'll learn it quickly. And that is it. So short and sweet. This is going to be a very, very close round. 30 seconds though to give it another warm-up. I'm 68th with 60 players. That is alright. As long as you are enjoying yourself, I appreciate you being and playing. I probably should have made the point system this week for the 120 points, which is top 64. I still have the 100 points from last week when there was only top 50, but that's alright. Let's go to Baven for the first round. Is he going to be a grass pro? We did have that 1 week where it was the grass maps. Not sure who played there, but Darkwix is going to be the fastest so far. Even not doing too bad. Levon getting some nice drifts there. Is he going to get a wicked bit of speed up to the end? Yes, he is. No, he is indeed. Heave, Dark, and Baven just behind all these players who have quit. I can't spectate them. And I think that is the majority of the field. Dude, I need to do a better bit of spectating today. I'm missing all the action. These maps are going out like flies. Let's go to Biter and see how he's going to do this one. Currently doing really good in 17th. Taking it pretty safe, pretty easy. Going to try and get a little bit more speed compared to the other players. It is going to pay off as this is such a short map. Darkwix and Levon battling once again. I think Darkwix just has it by a hair. No, it was going to be Heave. Just getting the win there. Levon doing good. Paddy, Attacker, Baven, Dartsky, and Jeremy still getting some good positions. Expert just chilling behind. Thank you, Nando, for the sound bug. Oh no. Thanks, Nadeo. But we do have a new leader. Eve. Banging out some of these performances so far. And is gonna get into the top position there. Mars may be struggling with these maps a little bit. But I'm sure we will see him in contention later. But we're nearly over and out on this round. It is going to be another absolutely close one here. Spider is going to get it by 0.02. Paddy just behind him. Iota, Sandro, Scratz, and Lars just behind. What a round. I still need to do the Precision Cup because I feel like these battles, which are like really, really close, are really fun to watch. Wait, I have to have a look. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, the guy came on for 6 minutes. And he scored 2 goals. What the fuck just happened? But anyway, we have more important things to do with another map here. It is going to be an uphill map with a few different styles. Let's go watch Shine once again for the warm-up. All I know, it wasn't the player which did the scoring last week, Spider. So, because that's who I thought it was. I'm like, oh no, he's going to be transferred in so much. But it's just some player which got transferred in this week. He only has played 1 game and he's played 6 minutes and scored 2 goals. Now that's some good stats. That's 150 goals a match. That's or in a few weeks, I should say, if he can keep that up. But let's go back into the action. Stop talking about soccer. Going to be a nice simple map here, but you do not want to bonk because that will give you the speed penalty as we go into climb, climb, climb. Let's go watch Expert for the first round. I don't have the open planet gear thing, so I'm just guessing the upshifts. Yup. But that shouldn't be a matter on this map as we go into the first round. Who's going to go left? Who's going to go right? Seems pretty split. We'll have to do a bird's eye view on this one, I think. Expert getting a great start. He's going to be in 17th place. No, dropping down to 30th. You can see how close this one is. Attacker was first going into the uphill. He's going to continue that, but versing Lars right there. A few players going both inside lines on this one. As we go into the final section, who's going to get the risky finish on this one? Everyone making it in the top positions there. Levon going to be first place. Attacker, Lars, Dark, and Paddy still getting some good positions, but some nice rounds being played here. This is a good bit of competition right now. What a map design. This is fantastic to look at. But Heave with a massive mistake that is going to plummet him down into second place. Not really down the leaderboard because those two are up the top. Let's go to Biter though. Once again, seeing how he's going to do. Gets to drift pretty safe, pretty smooth. Gonna lose a few places because people are going more inside. Avoid the sand trap there. Gets to drift here. And then we have the close round right now. Look how many players are up in this top pack. I think Levon is going to be out in first though. Just ahead of... who is it going to be? Lars just getting sniped. Darkwix, Dom, Sandro, and Paddy. A little bit behind. These are some fantastic maps. Like, you can see that some are a bit memey, some are a bit serious and close. So, once again, if you want to make some maps for simplycup, please do. I'm always looking for new maps. I'd rather do, actually let's go into this view if I can. I'm probably not going to be able to click them now, am I? Oh, I got someone. He's going to be Divide. Looking into the overview. Pack getting split once again. Divide's going to be in around 20th position here. As we go into the split once again. It's going to be Attacker up in first. Lars going to have to pick up some pace. And is that Sandro who is battling? It is indeed. Ixon Heave just behind. And it's going to be Attacker just behind Lars there. What a round. But Lars getting a lot of points on this one. Heave with that one mistake in round 1 has cost him quite a lot there. Levon only with 19. And Darkwix with some good rounds is going to push ahead of Levon there. So definitely no positions safe just yet. Let's have a look at this wicked map here. What is it going to be? It is going to be Structural Decay. It's going to be a nice plastic map with some foggers, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get a chant in chat if anyone is watching right here. Who is watching? Let's find out. Get some foggers in chat as we do get to see the GPS. Because Asman checked this out, so let's see a pretty fast overview here. Some quick drifts on this one. A lot of speed, a lot of precise drifts, but a lot of auto drifts as well. So it should be a good one. Gonna have to avoid the black surface here, which is acting like sand. And then guess what? Look at this finish. Bang! What an absolutely wicked finish. I cannot wait for this round. Who shall we watch? Who shall we watch? Let's go watch Pink. How is he going to do? He's practicing the end here. He's going to try and counter steer. I think it is pretty auto though, if you have the speed. Alright, let's get into it. Gonna go for the safe, smooth line there. He's gonna find himself in 30th, in the middle of the pack. A couple players falling off a little bit there. Remembering that this is plastic, so it's not easy to control the drift. Ooh, Mick is gonna have to safe it a little bit there. So losing a lot of pace. He's also gonna go over the sand track a little bit. Move up to Ice Crusher. Only in 30th, so we can see a nice overview of this finish. Who's going to go the risky route? Who's going to go the safe route? Let's find out. Into the final drift. Ice Crusher is really risking it, and Glass is going to go the first one in the risky finish. A few players not trying the risky finish there, and none of them in the top 8. Ice Crusher struggling a bit though. That is unfortunate for him. He will get it this one. Losing a couple positions on that one. Was that Darkwix only getting a couple points? No, it was not. But Zemus only with 1. So that is not good for him. Moves down to 8th. These two players up the top, especially Lars, after I called him out, is now gaining a little bit ahead. Let's go watch him for this round. See the master act that he is doing. Gonna be just behind Scratz going into the downhill. Gonna have more speed, I think, though. But Scratz has a nice little bit of lead. Going into the second bit of plastic. Jumping over the sand. Into the drift. Scratz on a bang of a run right now, trying to hold off the powerhouse that is Lars. Levon, Darkwix just behind. He has caught up a little bit as well. Scratz going to go wide. Lars going to take a safe drift. Scratz with less speed. Lars is going to try and catch up. Going into the final drift into the jump. It is going to be Scratz with a fantastic round, being able to hold off the competition there. What a fantastic map. These some real bangers of maps this week. So Scratz gaining 100 points, that is good for him, but those top 5 players continue to get the big boy points there. So the leaderboard is mostly going to stay the same. Let's go watch Dombear going into the final round on this one. Dombear getting a bit of airtime, so he's going to lose a bit of pace. Around the first drift. Getting some nice lag so we can't see it thanks to Deo. On the downhill, getting that bit of speed. Who's going to go full send? Dombear is doing it well. Look at the inside line over a little bit of the trap there, but doesn't seem to have lost speed. With some good angle here. Into the final section. Players are really pushing it for this round. Most players going for the risky finish, and we're going to see a great POV as Dombear gets 16th position on this one. So there we go. Wait, Levon? That is not good for your points, mate. Only gaining 1. So Lars 200 points ahead now. Has been doing really good the last 2 maps. Let's see if he can continue that. Going into the final few maps. What is this one going to be? It is going to be a simple map. But what does this hold for us? 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. Simple as that, yeah? It is that simple. So it's reminiscing the Royale game modes here. Expert with 100 plus wins. Is he going to be doing this one good? Does know to respawn quickly. Although with a small mistake there. So, Expert going through now, does find the finish. So 28 seconds with that one mistake. This will be very, very easy. But who is going to full risk it? Who is going to get the bad gears? Who is going to get punished by these obstacles? Let's find out. As Expert gets pushed off there. Keck W. Just like his car. So there we have it. Very easy in theory. But is that gonna become a reality? Who shall we watch? Let's go watch someone a little bit further down the field, I think. Fire, how you doing? Let's see if you're gonna do this one well. Go through the second one first. Then the left side. Level 3. Gonna be able to avoid these ones, but you can see how close this is gonna go. Pullmo out in first. Is he gonna maintain it going into the ending? Fire into the wall there. It gives us great POV. It's going to be Darkwix, I think. Yes, he is. Kip, and then Ink. Viking also doing quite good in 18th there. What a round. What a battle. This is a fantastic edition. I'm really enjoying this. Hopefully you are probably not my greatest spectating. Hopefully some good or at least okay casting for this one. But let's change it up. Let's go to the drone camera on this one. See the different styles of where everyone is choosing. A couple players trying their luck at going straight at first. But I think most are getting these two quickly and then going for the outside ones. So you can see the different respawn timings, but it's no one's game until it is over. We're going into the final respawn now. Who is it going to be? I think a few players on the right are going to get it quite quickly. It's going to be Darkwix again, only by 0.03 off of Heave, Kip, Baven, Lars, and Paul. Just behind. Darkwix and Heave, though, on a absolute banger of a battle there until the end. Let's go watch Mr. Humans, who is vibing at the bottom of the leaderboard, but you know what? I appreciate everyone who gives it a go. It's not always about winning, it's about having a good time. Humans is doing it quite good. I think his respawns are a little bit slower than the others, so losing a bit of pace from that. But we are going into the final one. Gets the chicane, no, into the barricade there. As Humans pulls through, gets 42nd. Not even with that bad of a round, but you can just see how hot the competition is this time. And it's going to be Darkwix getting 300 points on this round, on this map. Crazy, crazy stuff for him. That is going to be good to push him up the leaderboard. Where is he sitting? He is sitting now in second. That has really helped him on this one. Lars, however, also doing good. Going to stay at the top. But what do we have now? Everyone's favorite. It couldn't be missed. We can't go any weeks without this map. It's just too legendary. Look at this, but with a twist. What is it going to be? Make it AO8. They all said. So, reactor fun. Kind of like the LOL edition last week. But, backwards. Okay, fantastic. As we go in. People really liking it in the chat so far. That is good to see. Let's watch Drafty going for his practice runs. Not even ice. Don't give them ideas. Ah, AO8. It will never leave us. It will never leave us, guys. So Drafty getting a little bit wrecked by the reactor here. There are going to be some people who get it quite good. As Drafty gets it a little bit better on the second one. Ooh, finds a backwards soup there, actually. Nice to see. How about Monty getting into the end? As the rest of the field is going into the final part of this warm-up. Let's go continue watching Mr. Nirme here for this round. All CPs are linked, by the way, just so you know. Ooh, gonna go for a flight sim, but isn't gonna pay off this round. Expert and Ice. No, Expert is onto a good one. Gonna go for some final for this, but is he gonna get wrecked at the end? No, he's not. He's gonna waste a bit of time going backwards into the ring. Scratz and Heave, two big players. Asman also do a little bit on a struggle streak right now. Spider only just making it in. Scoop, Mick, and Heave. Is Heave gonna get any points? Heave with a DNF. Scratz with 3. Duck with only 21. That is super, super good for Lars there. As he did get a lot of points there. Monty trying a different strategy. I like to see it. Kip with a banger of a... No, it was Sandro with a banger of a zoop there, but crashes into the checkpoint. Heave with the greatest luck this round. 0 to hero on this one. So did not matter. Knew that he didn't need any points because he was just going to get it 100 on the next round. Ari divides Baven, dap, 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 and Gux, the next few players for the second round on this one. Sandro, who had a good start, unfortunately got the bonk on the finish, not the finish, the checkpoint, and will DNF. Let's continue watching the drone camera. I think it gives us our best shot on this one. Who's going to get the zoop straight off the start? It's going to be Vlies, who was out in first. And I was going to say, Heave with a bang of a run. But it's going to be, wow, it just zoops all the way up to the second level. Fire King, Humans, and Heave also doing it good. I thought Heave may have got a bit of a janky bounce and had to respawn, but did manage to still get a top 4. Jam, Scoop, Gandhi, and Drafty doing good. See, look, Humans only with a couple points in the first few rounds, but with this great map pack, it is not over until it's over. Because look at him getting 80 points there. But what did you want? You wanted more lore maps? Here you go. We can give it to you. We can provide it here. Oh shit, I skipped the intro though. By accident. So, what do we have? We have red boosters. That's your favorite thing, I've heard. What else do we have? We have plastic. Boing, boing. This is only going to go well. Nothing could possibly go wrong here. So I see Levon wanted ice. Here's his ice that I can provide for him. Oh no, what did you lose, Taki? Oh, Monka. So you do have to pick up all checkpoints in this one. But with plastic, you can bounce off the back of the wall here. So the ideal one is to full send, turn around on the ice, like Human's doing there, and then gets the bounce. He's doing it really good here. But it is certainly not that simple, I can tell you that. You do not have a lot of control with this ice. Let's find out who's going to hit the lottery, as Lars has 2,000 points. Eve, 1,700. And Dartwix, also 1,700. But after that, we have a lot of close players. Let's go watch Levon, who is going to go a bit of a different route. No, he's going to try and safe it, but isn't going to be able to get it. So he's going to cut it early. Interesting strategy. Eve currently in first. Levon needs to get the final CP, and Gux is going to be the first one there. Levon actually still on a potential top 10, getting overtaken by a couple people there. Wait, he didn't get the finish. Oh no. Oh, that actually pains me right there. I thought he was going to finish, but that is unlucky there, as he gets the anti-boost with the limited speed. Let's go to Spider, see how he can do this one. Getting the first bounce, but straight into the checkpoint. It's going to be Stuffs, I think, getting it the fastest. Spider going for the left-right here. Picking up the second boost. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. Now going to have to go down the middle. That's a good bit of speed. Is on to a good round. If he can control this well, yes, he is going to be able to. No, he is not. Bounce, bounce. See you later, Spider. Is going to try the flat respawn. Gets 17th though, still pretty good, as we can see how many names are still left. All these players are mostly finished, as the finishers there getting bounced into the field again. But wowee, what a map. Baven not finishing, Larson getting 70, and then the two players behind him only getting 20. Once again, a bit of a shake-up of the leaderboard, a few players being able to hit the lorry on this one. Bounce. Boing. It's going to be Daniel who gets it the fastest. But is he going to be able to maintain it until the end? I have literally no idea who is in first right now. That is a good line there. Levon. Bang. Straight into the finish at the end. Crusher. Dom. Ixon and Pool. The players following, getting the most points. So that is good for Levon, which got a little bit cucked on that first round. Now getting 100 points. Lars not finishing just yet, only just did when I talked about it. Darkwix not going to get the gear. And DNFing, Scrats, DNFing as well. What a round. That is massive for the leaderboard. As we go into, I think this might be, so I have 1 or 2 maps. I think there might be another one because we do have 11 this week. But this is a interesting one. This one might be probably the toughest of today, but there is a GPS if you need. As we have a wicked 360 panorama. On the intro. In which he says he sucks at scenery, but I don't think he does. I think his scenery is perfectly a-okay. Darkweek's getting the jump off the start. That is the route which you do want to take. And then we get a bit of a splash. Bit of a second splash. And then, yet again, another splash. So you can see the theme of this map. Who can control these water mounts the best? Who can get these quick drifts? Is going to be a close one. I think a few players are going to get jebaited to the side. Actually, I want to see how many players get jebaited here. Nope, most players doing it. I definitely got jebaited by it. I did see the U-turn sign, but I thought maybe this would still be a part of it. It seems like players are more 5-head than me, as it is quite a simple map in theory. Fairly short, only got the loop. But who is going to be able to get it the quickest? Nope, couldn't find vibes in time. Unlucky. Let's go to Dibbler for this first round with a pretty fancy car. I like it. Gonna go wide to make sure he tries to get this jump. Does get the jump. And then gets the second one, but clips a little bit. So we'll lose a little bit of pace. So go over the next few bounces. Kip upside down somehow, and it's going to be Attacker who is in first. Dibbler going to struggle up the hill, so let's move up to the leaderboard a little bit. Smithy currently in 16th. Money getting jebaited there. That is not what you want. Who's going to go inside? Who's going to go on the outside on this one? Mostly everyone inside. Gets the bounce, and then into the finish. Smithy, 17th place, good round by him. Attacker, though, with a fantastic time. Dominating this one. Darkswick still trying to prove that he deserves to be up the top of the leaderboard. Paddy, Naga, and Jarbel just behind. So that is really good for these top few players. The gap between first and second is closing in, but is it going to be enough by the end? Let's find out. He's getting the splash. Getting the second one. He's going to go for a double though. That could cost him a couple positions. As he is now going to get the slow down. That's really unlucky for him. Moving to Ixon into 12th. Into 11th. And then going to go into the final drift. Attacker and Lars on a banger round. Ixon misses the sausage jump a little bit. So we'll also lose a bit of pace. But what a round by Attacker there. Sniping Lars of the 100. Just. And then it's November divides. Jarbel once again up in the top. Agron, Kip redeeming himself, and Gandhi. Unfortunately for Heave, that is not the greatest round for him, as well as Ixon. So we have a couple split points right now. Let's go to the drone camera. Probably going to get Sandro, as it always seems to be. It is. Who would have guessed that? As he has the custom car. Someone going very far to the side there. Sandro gonna get a wicked bounce. Getting the drift. Boing. On to the dirt. It's going to be November in first. Attackers a little bit behind. Who is it going to be? It is going to be Divides. Just sniping November. But good rounds for Levon. And Lars, once again, Scrat's not getting the greatest. Gonna drop down the leaderboard over Levon on this one. So, is this the last map? Or is there one more? So you can have a custom car, but in this game, but you can't have any skin on it. So, all right, that was it for today. What an absolutely banger of edition! I really enjoyed that. Hopefully, you guys did as well. But there we have it, Lars, our winner for today. Heath, really good performance as well as Dark. Not being able to get second at the end, but third, very good nonetheless. Ixon, Levon, Scratz, Kip, Paddy, Sandro, and Zemus. The top 10 for today. But I hope you enjoyed the Aggro edition. I really enjoyed this one. I think those are some of the best maps we've had, honestly. And I hope you did as well. 11 PM Brisbane time is when you need to play for this competition. I'd love to see this rise to 70, then 80 plus people. That'd be cool to see once again. But hope you enjoyed. I think I've pretty much said all you need to know. Yeah, just remember 11 PM Brisbane time. Put it in Google, it'll come up. There we have it. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Thanks for playing. Hope you did enjoy watching. See you next time.